goodness sake. Do you know what time it is? Judy!
I don't feel well. I've got tummy pains.
Oh, now, look, don't you start all that again. You're going to school today, and that's that. Your breakfast's ready. Come on. It won't be as bad as all that.
It will. Auntie Davies says the boys at Grange look terrible.
Well, you shouldn't listen to what Angie Davies says. Anyway, how does she know? Has she ever been there?
Well, no, but...
Well, there you are, then. You just think about all the new friends you'll make.
So I'm happy with the friends I've got.
Is Tucker ready yet, Mrs. Jenkins?
Oh, and who might you two posh-looking boys be?
It's us, Alan and David.
Is it? Oh, so it is. I didn't recognise you were clean faces.
Oh, don't you start, Mrs. Jenkins. I've had that once already. Coming in.
Just a minute. You've only had it on 10 minutes and already you look a mess.
I don't like wearing a tie.
Can't help that.
Why do I have to wear one?
Because you do. Now then, shall I come along to school with you?
Bye, Mrs. Jenkins.
Hey! Hey! Don't kick that ball around there. You'll break the windows. You want to play, go and play in the playground.
I don't care what you want to wear, Tricia. You're not going to school wearing tights and high heels. Now put them on.
But, Mum, no one wears these things anymore. Carol wears makeup.
Carol's older than you. She's in the 5th year, and she's been allowed to by the school.
But,
Tricia,
Mama...
put them on. You'll grow up soon enough.
I'm going. See you at lunchtime.
Carol, come back here. I told you to wait for Tricia.
Oh, come on, Mum. She's old enough to go to school by herself.
I'll never let you go to school by yourself.
Well, why don't you take her?
I got to take Jenny to school.
I can go by myself. Mum just doesn't have to wait for me.
Don't be silly. Carol wants to take you, don't you, Carol?
Oh, yeah. Can't wait.
You'll like Grange Hill. Carol likes it.
Oh, Mum, don't fuss. I'll be all right. Bye.
Yep. And no jewellery. Don't forget to wait for Carol at lunchtime.
You've got no right to jump on like that.
Oh, come on. Hurry up.
Just straight through.
Thank you.
Is this your first year? Yes. Or straight through?
So don't forget, I read out the number of the form first, and then the names of the pupils in each form. When I've called your name, I'd like you to stand by that door over there. Your form tutor will take you to your form room for registration and timetable. It's all really quite painless. Now then, Form 1 Alpha. Kevin Addington. Sheila Anderson. Justin Bennett. Diane Brophy. Roger Canning. Louisa Dunn. Marion Edwards. William Graham. Benny Green. Judy Preston. Margaret Shaw. Janet James. Mary Johnson.
Try to put that young girl's eye out, were you? Were you born stupid?
Diana Lowe.
I see. It's something you've developed yourself, is it?
McMahon.
Don't
John
let me ever
Matthews.
catch you doing that again, understand?
Catherine Morgan.
Do you understand?
Richard Nolan.
What's your name?
Peter Jenkins.
Paul
Can't hear you, son.
Ryan.
Peter Jenkins, sir.
Where's your
Brian
tie, Jenkins?
In your pocket, sir.
It's
Deborah
designed to go in your pocket, Jenkins. It goes round your neck.
Gary Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Then I suggest you put it on now.
Anthony Underwood.
Face the front and pay attention.
Thomas Watson. Anne Wilson. Wilson? Does anybody know Anne Wilson? Oh, sorry. Anne Wilson. No? Tricia Yates. That's the last one. You seem to have one missing, Mr. Mitchell.
Right, you lot. Let's go and sort ourselves out. Follow me. Down that corridor. Come on.
Now, Form 1 Beta. Paul Ambler. David Arnold. Linda Balquin.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the main assembly hall is, please?
Can't you read?
Oh, which building is it, please?
Down there, to your right, and it's the building facing you.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, don't mention it.
Tracy Mills. William Newing.
I hope they don't split us up. I just hope I'm not in his class. What class is Dave in? Don't know. Oh,
Gillian Smith.
if you're not in the same class, I'll meet you at break.
Bernard
All right,
Sutton.
where? Outside here, I
Margaret
suppose.
Timmins.
Okay.
Michael Townsend. Alan Turner. That's the last. Haven't I called your name? And what would that name be?
Peter Jenkins, miss.
No, I haven't. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
I got the tie, miss.
So I see. Do it up. Very well, come along.
What's your name?
Penny Green, sir.
Why aren't you wearing school uniform?
I haven't got one, sir. My mum told the headmaster she couldn't afford to buy one, sir.
Oh, did she?
Yes, sir. My dad's off work. He fell off a crane and busted his back, sir.
I'm sorry about that.
He's all right, sir. He's going to have to wear a corset like me mum wears.
Is he?
Yes, sir. It keeps your back straight, see, sir, so it don't hurt so much.
Oh, I see. Well, go and sit down, please. Right! Now, my name is Mitchell, and I'm your form master. Now, the reason you've been put in alphabetical order is for my benefit. As you can see, I'm getting very, very old, and my memory isn't what it used to be, but the one thing I can remember is my alphabet, so hopefully I'll get to know you all a lot quicker this way, and then you can move about and sit with your friends, or get away from people with smelly socks. Or indeed, the people in the front might want to get away from my smelly socks. Anyway, let's just make sure that you're all here, and no one was kidnapped on the way from the hall. Just one missing. Anne Wilson. Does anyone know Anne Wilson? No? Right. Now, just to prove that this system works, you must be Tricia Yates.
Yes, sir.
You see, it works. And you must be Thomas Watson.
No, sir.
No?
I'm Watson, sir.
Are you? And who are you?
Graham, sir.
Graham. Since when has G come between W and Y, Graham?
It doesn't, sir.
I know it doesn't, Graham. You should be over there.
Yes, sir.
Then why aren't you over there?
I don't know, sir.
Well, go and sit over there now.
There isn't a place, sir.
Good point. Right, when I ask you all to move, could we move round one for Mr. Graham and leave a place for Anne Wilson? Yes, Green.
Will he be sitting next to me, sir?
Yes, he will. Why?
I just wondered if he's got smelly socks, sir.
Well, Graham, Mr. Green wants to know if you have smelly socks.
No, sir.
No, Green. Mr. Graham does not possess smelly socks.
Oh, that's all right then, sir.
Oh, thank you, Green. I'm deeply relieved. Move!
Mrs. Monroe, Mr. Roper left these for you.
Oh, thank you.
And Mr. Johnson from the art department asked if he could see you at 11:30.
Oh, no, I'm in with a head then. Tell him 12:30 before lunch.
And what about the music list?
Should be ready this morning.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, Janet, you've got the admissions lists, haven't you?
Yes.
Could you bring them in, please?
Righto.
Come along. Now, wait here, young man. We'll soon get you fixed up. Excuse me.
You told me a lie.
You're not calling me a liar, are you?
Yes. You told me the main assembly hall was over there. And it isn't.
But you saw the sign.
Yes, you probably turned it round or something.
So, what are you going to do about it, mastermind?
Look, I only want to find the main assembly hall. Please tell me where it is.
You're so clever. You find it.
Hello. Hello. My name's Justin Bennett. What's your name? Judy. Judy Preston. Is this bigger than your last school? I didn't want to come here. Nor did I. None of my friends are here. My mum says we'll make lots of new friends. I won't. I hate this school.
Right, you lot. Back to places. Would everybody sit down, please? Thank you. Now, for the last time, is anybody else wanting to ask for school meals?
Did I have salmonella, sir?
Sometimes, yes. Why? Do you like semolina?
Oh, no, sir, but the maids eat it at my last school.
Yes, well, I'm sure that won't happen here. Right, for the last time. Any more for school meals? Going once, going twice, gone. And very wise you are, too.
Oh, you still here? I forgot all about you. Peters, isn't it?
Jenkins, miss.
Jenkins, of course. Well, come along. I know where to put you.
What are you doing, young lady, wandering around the school at this hour?
Please, miss. I'm sorry, but I'm late, miss.
Yes, you most certainly are.
The clock didn't work, miss, and Mum didn't know what time it was either. And we turned on the radio to see,
All right, all right. It can be very confusing on your first day. We'll say no more about it. Now, what's your name?
Anne Wilson.
Anne Wilson. Let me see. Oh, yes, you're in Form 1 Alpha with young Peters here.
Jenkins, miss.
Oh, yes, Jenkins, of course. Come along, both of you.
Right. Has anybody else not got a pen or a pencil? Good. Right. Any questions? Yes, Green.
When do we have football, sir?
No, I meant sensible questions, Green. Although that does remind me, if anybody wants to try for the school football or hockey teams, the trials will be held sometime this week, so check the notice boards for details.
Sit down, please. Mr. Mitchell, I brought you a couple of waifs and strays to add to your flock. At least one waif. Peter Jenkins and one stray. Anne Wilson.
Ah, yes. We've saved a place for you, Anne, over there. And I wasn't really expecting the pleasure of your company, Peter, so to save disturbing everybody, would you sit down over there for now?
Well, Mr. Mitchell, all present and correct. Ready to start their new lives at Grange Hill. Let's hope it's a pleasant experience for them.
Oh, I'm sure it will be, Mrs. Munro. One big happy family. The hell do you think you're doing playing in the car park? I could easily have killed you then.
Sorry, sir, I wasn't looking.
The cemeteries are full of children who didn't look.
That's all.
I know what you were doing. You're too damn involved with that football. Go and get it. Benny Green, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Did you play for your last school team? You're going to try for the one here? Trials are tonight, you know.
Yes, sir, you told us yesterday.
You got your kit?
PE kit, sir.
Well, got your boots?
No, the ones I have got too small. My dad gave them to my little brother, sir.
Oh, well, I don't think you'll be allowed to play. Still, we'll see. Go on. And Green,
Yes, sir.
watch where you're going in future. My nerves won't stand another incident like that.
You're nuts. It wasn't clever, was it, really?
Fancy yourself as something of a circus performer, do you, son? Bit of a clown, are you? What would your mother say if she saw you rolling about in those new clothes?
Don't know, sir.
Oh, I'm sure you do, son. She'd more than likely box your ears. What's your name? Well, come on, son. I take it you can remember your own name.
Jenkins, sir.
Can't hear you, son. Get some air into your lungs.
Jenkins, sir.
Jenkins. Do I know you?
Don't think so, sir.
Didn't I have to speak to you on your first day in the main hall?
No, sir, not me.
Don't mess me about, son. It doesn't pay.
It weren't me, sir.
I'll be watching out for you, Jenkins. Remember that. Now clear off before you really do something to upset me. Don't let me catch you acting the buffoon again.
You took a chance there, Tucker.
I knew he wouldn't remember me. Well, I'm keeping out of his way. You won't have to. The size of this place, you'll probably never see him again. There, then. Is this changing room free? Uniform 1 Alpha.
Yes.
Thank goodness for that. I've been looking for this for ages. This place is too big. Do we have to get changed or something?
I don't know.
Oh, I reckon we should. Are you coming?
No, we'd probably have to wait until our PE tutor arrives.
Oh.
I think this school's too big as well.
What?
I think the school's too big as well.
Oh.
It's much bigger than my other school.
Don't you like it then?
No, do you?
It's all right. We could do with a few maps to find a way about a bit, but we'll get used to it, I suppose.
I won't. I hate moving about all the time. I don't know why we can't stay in the same classroom with the same teacher.
It's specialisation. That's what my dad says, like in his work. One man to one job. But here it's one teacher to one subject. At least that's what my dad says.
I think it's stupid.
And exactly why are you all standing out here?
Don't let him see me. Why? Never mind.
Why aren't you all changed, ready to go? Your period of physical education officially started some 5 minutes ago. It does not include lounging about in corridors, reading comics or gossiping. From now on, you will all be ready to commence proceedings by the time I arrive, which will always be precisely 5 minutes after the lesson officially begins. Understood? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Right. Up straight, single file.
Told you we should have gone in, stupid.
Right. First boy, lead in.
Excuse me. Do you know where the changing rooms are, please?
What for?
What do you mean?
Well, do you want swimming, gym or football?
No, PE.
Yeah, that's gym. Look, go out this door here, okay, across the playground, and the changing rooms are in the far corner. Got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, by the way, who you got?
Some geezer called Foster.
Oh, black.
find yourselves a seat, pay attention. We've wasted enough time as it is. Right. I am Mr. Foster. I presume you are Form 1 Alpha.
Yes, sir.
As this is our first meeting, I will outline a few basic and simple rules which you will remember, the observance of which will guarantee that we get on like a house on fire, right?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
That's better. Having said that, I would now like to remind you that adequate, proper, and decent strip will be worn at all times. That means vest, shorts, footwear. With regards to footwear, it must be worn. Bare feet will not be tolerated. This means that gym shoes will be worn at all times. Black-soled shoes are not, repeat, not allowed inside the gymnasium. Neither, I will point out, are football boots, spike running shoes, hobnail boots, beetle crushers, or desert wellies. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Splendid. 3 basic rules. 1, be ready when I arrive. 2, only do what you are told to do inside the gymnasium. And 3, next boy, number 3.
Proper kit, sir.
Which is?
Vest, shorts and pumps, sir.
Yes, son. More correctly, clean vest, shorts and shoes. Don't let it happen again.
Yes. I mean, no, sir.
Well, if it isn't the incredible Flying Jenkins, our intrepid circus performer. And what's this supposed to be?
My kit, sir. It's clean, sir.
Perhaps it is, Jenkins, but you look more like a discarded fish and chip paper than a potential athlete. Slovenly appearance is the result of a slovenly character, gentlemen. My gymnasium was never intended to be, is not, never will be a sanctuary for slovenly characters, ragbags, or apprentice scarecrows. Is that clear, Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
Splendid. Right, first boy, lead out. So, to recap, ropes, the main purpose of which is?
To strengthen muscles in the arms and legs, sir.
Correct. Descent from the ropes, cardinal rule.
Hand by hand, sir, no sliding.
Why?
Friction burns, sir.
Splendid. Friction burns, gentlemen, are extremely painful. Any boy found guilty of inflicting such an injury upon himself will discover one other use of the ropes. Now, these are known as medicine balls, and we use them to develop and strengthen the stomach muscles, like so. Catch! Disappoint me, Jenkins. Would have thought a man of your acrobatic prowess would have been able... And just who might you be?
Benny Green, sir. Sorry, I'm late. I got lost in the changing rooms.
Did you? And exactly where do you think you are going now?
To join the class, sir.
Wrong. You are going back to the dressing rooms. No strip, no lesson.
I haven't got one, sir.
Weren't your parents issued with a circular regarding appropriate PE strip?
My mum couldn't afford one, sir.
Then borrow one.
Where from, sir?
That's your problem. Use your initiative.
But please, sir, can't I just stay for today?
Rules are made to be observed, Green, not broken. There are no exceptions.
But, sir,
Are you arguing with me?
No, sir.
Ball. Return. Catch. Return. Next. Return. Next. Return. Come on, lad. Right, come along. You are taking far too long. Has everybody had a shower? You haven't. Your hair isn't wet. Back you go.
Oh, sir, I
Back.
don't need it.
And you, and you. You two, move. Everybody is to have a shower. Is that clear? Just one more thing. You should all know about tonight's football trials. Due to drainage work on the playing fields, the girls' hockey trials have also been scheduled for tonight. This means that the football trials will take place at 5 p.m., which means you must be here at 4:30. Remember the time, 4:30 prompt. If you are late, you don't play. Right, leave as and when you are ready.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
How do we enter for the football trial?
Report here with your strip. And I mean a proper and adequate football strip green, not just shorts.
I can play my shirt and shoes, sir.
Rubbish. Not having your mother coming along to me complaining about you ruining your clothes. Adequate strip or you don't play.
Your hair's not wet. Back you go. What? Are you arguing with me? I beg on pardon. What? I can't hear you. What? Hey?
No way.
Should have said that in the first place.
You going in for the trials tonight?
Did right. You?
No, I haven't got a kit, and you heard what he said.
Why don't you borrow one?
Where from?
That's your problem. Use your initiative. Hang on. You going in for the trials tonight?
No, why?
You won't need that then, will you?
Give me that. Give me that back.
Oh, come on. It's only for tonight. It'll come back tomorrow, won't it?
Why should I help you?
You won't be helping me. You'll be helping him.
Where's his own kit? I haven't got one. You must have. Everyone was told to have one. My mum couldn't afford to buy one, could she? Why not? Well, I haven't got one.
Look, pack it in. It's not his fault.
Well, I don't know whether my
Oh,
mother...
come on. It'll come back washed, you know, won't it?
Well, I don't know.
It's a deal, then. There you are, sir. One sports vest. Only one previous owner. A bit sweaty, but fully guaranteed. Right?
Thanks.
All you need now is a pair of socks and boots, I suppose.
Yeah, but where from? The only kids with boots will be wearing them tonight. I might as well forget it.
Oh, come off it. There must be someone. We're not going to be beaten by old Frosty.
Right, come along. You are going to be late for your next period.
Here he is, Alan. This is me mate Alan. He stinks a bit, but he's all right, really. Anyway, he's in K1, and he's got games this afternoon, but he's not going in for the trials.
You can borrow my boots tonight, if they fit. What size did you take? 6. But I'll take a 3.
They might fit.
Nah, they're too big. What about another pair of socks? No, I don't want to get blisters.
What about packing them with paper then?
Don't be daft. He does want to feel the ball. Well, you can borrow my socks anyway. Nah, I might as well give up.
Oh, come off it, Benny. You're not going to let old Frosty spoil your chances, are you? Someone must have a pair.
At least you're a bit closer with the socks. I better go. I'll give you the socks at 4 o'clock.
What are you two plotting?
Nothing, sir.
Benny wants to go in for the trials tonight, sir. But Mr. Foster won't let him because he hasn't got a pair of boots.
You tried to borrow a pair?
Yes, sir.
No luck.
No, sir. My feet are too small.
Doesn't seem to be your day, does it?
No, sir.
Look, it's almost time for registration, so you better get along to the form room. I'll be along in a minute. Come on. Something might turn up.
Yeah, Mr. Foster might break his neck in the gym
Jenkins.
this afternoon.
Tony, come in, come in.
I don't think you'd thank me if I did.
At least I'm getting through to you. I only wish other people were so thoughtful. Staff as well as boys. Did I ever tell you how much it cost to have that floor renovated?
About 100 times.
You okay for tonight? 4:30, 5 o'clock kick-off.
That's what I came to see you about.
You're not pulling out, are you?
No. It's about one of the boys in my form. He hasn't got the proper kit.
Oh, small fella, West Indian.
His name's Benny Green.
That's right. Turned up without a proper PE kit too, you know.
I rather thought he might. Things are a bit difficult at home.
I see.
Played for his last school, you know. And he made 6 appearances for the district under-11 team.
Did he now? Can't let him play without a full strip, Tony. Especially not at the beginning of term. Once I let one, I have to let them all. Before you know where you are, they'd be out there playing in trousers and pullovers.
Yes, I know that, Dan. I'm not asking that. Just thought there might be an old pair of boots knocking about somewhere.
Afraid not, Tony. Got rid of them all at the end of last term.
Oh, well. It was just a thought. You see, he seems to have made the effort to get the rest of his kit together.
Yeah, it's a pity, Tony. Shows initiative. Do you know my cardinal rule?
Oh, I know. No exceptions.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll see you later. Did you find a pair of boots? Well, I'll have a go. Go and sit down. Could I have your total attention, please? Yes, well, I'm sure passion will survive until 4 o'clock, Tricia. Thank you. Now, I know we haven't been together for very long, but I'd like to think that if one of us had a problem, then the rest of us would get together and try and find a solution. Now, Green there has a problem. He wants to play in the school football trials in just over an hour's time. But he doesn't have a pair of boots. So the problem is, how can he obtain a pair during this period? Now, I know it's a bit late in the day, but any suggestions? Yes, Anne Wilson, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anne.
Couldn't he borrow a pair, sir?
He's tried that, stupid.
Yes, thank you, Jenkins. Yes, he has tried that, Anne, but the problem is that Benny appears to have smaller feet than anybody else. Perhaps somebody's got a brother who takes size 3 boots. Yes, Hughes.
I could ask our dog, sir. He's very keen on sports.
Is he, Hughes? And why is that?
He's a boxer, sir.
Oh, dear. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Hughes. I was hoping for slightly more practical suggestions than that. Anybody else? Yes.
Margaret Shaw, sir.
Yes, Margaret.
My brother might take that size, sir. He's little too.
Well, could you get home and back by 4:30?
No, sir. I've got to get a bus.
Oh, well, thank you anyway. Well, I'm sorry, Benny. It looks as if you've had it. Yes, Anne.
What about hockey boots, sir? Mine are size 3, sir. They're just like football boots, really.
Yeah, like me granddad used to wear.
We'll have finished our trials before the boys start theirs, sir. He can borrow them after that if they fit.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Well, what do you think, Green? Is it worth a go?
Don't know, sir.
Oh, come on. Do you want to play or not?
Both so, sir.
Then try them on. Any luck?
Bit tight, but they'll do.
Good. Well, that's that problem solved. Thank you all very much. Oh, you better arrange between yourselves when to swap them over, but do it later. Right now, I think we'd better get down to some work.
Oh, do we have to, sir?
Yes, Jenkins, we do. If you'd all take out your books, we'll go on from where we left off yesterday.
Have you got the boots?
No, she's still playing.
But old Frosty will be back in a minute to check us over.
We'll just have to do what I said then.
Do you think it'll work?
Right, gentlemen. Sit up straight, ready for inspection.
We'll soon find out.
Right. Outside in 5 minutes.
Give me the boots. You hide in the shower in case he comes back. I'll go and find that girl. What's her name?
Ann Wilson. Ann Wilson, yeah. That's right.
Hey, what are you doing here? This changing room's out of bounds to you.
Sorry, miss. I got lost, miss.
Well, don't let me see you here again.
No, miss. Sorry, miss. At last. Where have you been? I've been waiting here ages.
Sorry, I had to finish my game, you know. And run all the way.
Just give me the booze. I'm late enough as it is.
Thank you, Anne. Don't mention it.
Benny! Yeah, hurry up, we're late.
Do you normally run headlong into your form masters, Jenkins?
No, sir.
And why pick on me? Go on. Come on, Green. We're all waiting for you.
Come in, sir.
Well, I hope after all this that Mr. Foster is satisfied.
So do I, sir.
Yes, well, come on, get a move on.
Come along, come along. Is there anybody else?
Benny's just coming, sir.
Just a minute, son. Are those hockey boots you're wearing?
Yes, sir.
How did you get past my inspection?
You used your initiative, didn't you, Green?
Odd numbers that end, even numbers this.
Judy. You're going to be late. Again. Judy, will you hurry up? Oh, how many times have I told you not to brush your hair in front of the fire? It's dangerous.
Well, you shouldn't have put the mirror there, Ben.
Yes, well, you use the one outside in future. There you are. Now go and get your coat on. Judy, what are you doing now?
Looking for something.
Well, I can see that. Now, really, Judy, I shouldn't have to chase you off to school every day.
I don't like it at Grange Hill.
Oh, now, come on, let's not start all that again. You've only been there a few days.
It's too big. No one ever speaks to you, and you're always left on your own.
You went to that school determined not to like it. Oh. It's only because you haven't made any friends yet. It'll get better.
How? How can I make friends when no one ever speaks to me?
Well, do you speak to them? Well, there you are, Judy. That's your trouble. Now, you really must make an effort to... Oh, look, I'll tell you what we'll do. Look, I haven't got time to talk about it now, but we'll sit down and we'll discuss the whole thing tonight, OK?
You always say that, but we never do.
Well, we will tonight, I promise.
You always say that, too.
Oh, look, Judy, I've got to get to work as well. We'll talk about it tonight. We will. Oh, here. Here. Here's 20 pence. Now, you buy yourself something to cheer you up on the way. Go on. Get your coat on.
What did you have to do that for?
Because I felt like
It's
it.
none of your business.
I made it my business.
We're only playing piggy in the middle.
Then you should have been in the middle, shouldn't you?
Do you want me to thump you?
You and whose army?
I don't fight with girls. Anyway, you're not worth fighting with.
Don't take any notice of him, he's all talk. You're right. Your name's Judy Preston, isn't it? Yes. Mine's Tricia Yates. See you later.
Good morning, everybody. I see you've all settled in then. Learnt the first rule, ignore the staff. Why not? I do it myself all the time. Now, before registration, I have a short announcement to make. Mr. Green. Jenkins, why are you sitting there?
Hughes is off, sir.
Yes.
Well, I thought I'd sit here for a change, sir.
Smashing. Have I told anybody that could change desks yet?
Well, not really, sir.
Not really at all, Jenkins.
Can't I just sit here for today, sir?
All right, Jenkins. Since you want to sit at that desk so much, you may. At 4 o'clock for an hour.
Oh, sir, that's not
That's
fair.
4 o'clock, Jenkins. Would you move to your proper place, please? Thank you. Now, Mr. Green. Mr. Foster.
Oh.
Mr. Foster's asked me to inform you that as a result of the recent football trials, you've been selected to play for the school team on Saturday. There is one condition, however, that you get yourself a proper pair of boots. Do you think you can manage that?
Yes, sir. My mum had to win on the bingo. Said she'd buy me a pair, if I get in the team, that is.
What about the hockey team, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, Anne. I only get tip-offs about the football. Check the notice board.
What about me, sir? Have I been picked?
For hockey or football, Jenkins?
Football, sir.
Jenkins, since you even have difficulty in staying at your proper desk, I doubt you'd be able to hold a position on a football field.
to run away when someone wants to talk to you. Is it, girl? What's your name? What's your name, I said?
Judy Preston.
Judy, eh? How about a punch, then? It's my birthday today, Judy. Did you buy me a present? Oh, never mind. I'll forgive you. Perhaps you'd like to give me something so I can buy a present for myself. Brenda. Well?
Oh, please leave me alone.
Lucy. Only 20 pence, eh? Your parents are a bit stingy, aren't they? That won't even buy me a birthday card. Like this pen, though. That would make a lovely present.
Oh, please don't take that. My granddad bought me... Ow!
Shh! It's okay. So Grandad bought this, did he? Snuffed it, has he? Bet this is worth something to you, then. Sentimental value and all that rubbish. Tell you what I'll do, Judy. Seeing as I like your face, I'll give you the chance to buy it back. 50 pence suit you? In that case, I'll make it 75. We'll see you tomorrow, then. Oh, and, don't get any ideas about telling the staff. Understand? Bye now.
Judy! Judy, what's wrong? What's happened? Nothing. Is it that Peter Jenkins? Has he been bothering you? Nothing. Leave me alone.
Hello, Judy. Haven't forgotten that today's my birthday, have you? I did remind you yesterday. Remember?
Yes, let go. You're hurting me.
Oh, I am sorry. Don't you want Grandpapa's pen back?
Yes, I do. But I haven't got any money.
Then get some.
Where from?
You're going home for lunch, aren't you? Where do you live? Where do you live?
Rockfield Estate.
Do you now? Then your parents should be worth a bit. Ask Mummy. She'll give it to you.
What happens if she won't?
If she won't, Judy, then I'm afraid it's goodbye to Grandpapa's pen. Got it?
Come on, what are you gawping at?
That's strange.
What is?
That girl, she's in my class.
Which one?
One with the long blonde hair.
So?
She hasn't got any friends, never speaks to anyone.
Doesn't look like that to me. If I were, I wouldn't have that lot of friends.
What's wrong with them?
Everything. And I'd keep away from them if I were you. And tell your friends the same. Are you coming home for lunch? You're going to stand around all day catching flies. What is it now? More gawping?
I want to buy something from the shop.
What's keeping you? All through lunch, couldn't wait to get back to school.
I know, but...
But what?
I want to buy something.
What?
I don't know. I want to choose something.
Well, you can choose it by yourself. I'm going. You can make your own way back to school. What are you going to do with that?
Sorry.
Well?
It's an accident. She pushed me.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Sly little. Come on, let's teach her a lesson. Thought you'd give us the slip, did you, Judy? Well, I'll tell you what.
Let go of her.
Who do you think you are, the bionic woman?
Let go. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size?
Like you, for instance.
You won't find me a pushover, big man.
Oh, won't we? We'll soon see about that. We'll see you after school.
Is your name Yates?
Yeah.
Carol Yates' sister?
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, fine. Why shouldn't it be?
Jackie Heron, that's why. She wasn't giving you a bad time, was she?
No, of course not.
Yeah, well, you want to watch out for her. She's a troublemaker, if you give her the chance. Hey, look, if you
I
have
can look
any...
after myself. Come on, Judy, we better go. Do you think they meant it? No, her sort are all talk. I've met them before. One sits over there. What if they are waiting outside? They won't be.
Hey, haven't you two any homes to go to?
Night, sir. Bye, sir.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Do you think we should have told Mr. Mitchell? No. Anyway, there's nothing to tell. They probably won't be out there. Aren't you sure now? Yes. They won't be there. We'll just wait a little longer, just in case. I'm scared, Tricia. There's nothing to be scared about. Did you watch Top of the Pops last night? No. I thought you weren't allowed to wear jewellery. It's after 4 o'clock, isn't it? Are your ears pierced? Of course. Did it hurt? No, my sister took me to have them done when I was only 7.
Why are you two still here?
We're waiting for someone, sir.
Oh. Well, good night then. Again.
Night, sir.
I didn't see those. Did I?
No, sir.
Good.
I can't see anyone. How much longer should we wait? Just a bit. I've never been here this late before. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? So very quiet. Are you sure we shouldn't tell Mr. Mitchell? We can still catch him. No, that's no good, Judy. If we did tell on them, then they really would have a reason for picking on us, wouldn't they? I don't know why they have to pick on anyone. I never did anything to them. It's because they're stupid. They haven't got any brains. They'd have to make themselves look big by acting tough. That's all. Just talk.
Oi! You two. Come on now. It's gone 4:30. Out of it. I want to lock this place up.
Hey, Carol, isn't that your little sister?
Oh, yeah. She's staying late.
Trisha! Run!
Hey, come on.
I think we have a little unfinished business to settle, right?
Have you been threatening these two?
No.
She has, and she's got Judy's fountain pen.
Give. Did she take anything else? Did she take anything else?
20 pence.
Hand it over.
I've spent it.
Hand it over. Now push off. Oh, and don't get any funny ideas, like taking it out on these two. Understand? Now, push on. You idiot.
Why?
For not using your common sense. It's a good job Mary told me what she saw in the cloakroom at lunchtime, isn't it? Well?
Well, if you knew them, why didn't you stop them before?
Thought it might teach you a lesson. You're a little too independent for your own good sometimes.
I can look after myself.
So I just saw.
Well, most of the time.
Oh, please don't shout at her. It was all my fault, really. Look, people like Jackie Heron never pick on someone who's able to stand up to them. So if you can't do it, the answer's simple. Get someone who can.
You should have told your form master.
But that's squealing.
So, would you rather be beaten up? Look, if anything like this happens again, tell someone. Even if it's only me or Mum, or your Mum, Judy. You promise? Okay, let's go and have some tea.
Don't go pulling on this door and keep out of this doorway.
All right, you don't have to push.
Don't you talk to me like that.
Like what?
Giving me lip, I won't have it.
I'm not giving it.
How long do you think this door will last if you keep swinging on it?
We're only trying to open it.
Oh, no, you weren't. I've got my eye on you. You were here last year, weren't you?
I wasn't in this school last year.
Oh, well, it must have been your brother then.
My brother doesn't come to this school.
Well, you know you're not allowed here without a teacher, so you just stay here till one comes. Bunch of hooligans, the old lot of you. You don't deserve the amenities of this place.
Thank you, Jenkins. We all know who you descended from. Lead in, please, and change.
Where's old Mish? The lessons are going to be over before he gets here. You can't win in this place. That frosty geezer moans at you if you're late getting ready. And old Mitch keeps us hanging about.
He's probably getting his portal wings on.
Yeah. Can you swim?
Me? I can do anything. I'm bionic. You any good?
Swam from your last school.
Ain't there no sport that you're not good at?
Yeah.
What?
Netball.
Good morning.
Can we go now, sir?
Jenkins, go back there.
Come on, sir. It's freezing sitting here.
Well, would you like to get dressed again, then?
No, sir.
Then sit there and be quiet. We do not go into the pool until everybody is ready.
Come on, Justin.
It's all right. Thank Thank you. Now, this is Mr. Malcolm, who takes swimming. I want you to listen very carefully to what he's going to say to you.
Right, well, before we go in, I just want to make one point absolutely clear.
Adequate strip and no black sail shoes on a waterhorn.
Did you say something, Jenkins?
Me, sir? No, sir.
There's to be no fooling or larking about. No pushing, throwing or helping other people into the water.
Right, Jenkins.
Why'd you have to pick on me, sir?
I don't really have to answer that, do I, Jenkins?
Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Remember, you will do only what I tell you to do, and you'll do it at once. Is that clear?
Can we go now, sir?
Jenkins.
Sorry, sir.
Now, hands up all those who can swim. My definition of being able to swim means 2 full lengths of the pool. Right, all non-swimmers will remain in the shallow end of the pool at all times. Got that? At all times. Those who can or think they can swim will have to prove it by swimming 2 lengths at least. Now, as this period is combined with K1, Mr. Mitchell will be taking the swimmers, and I'll be looking after the non-swimmers. Okay?
Right. Everybody ready? Jenkins.
Sir?
Would you wait until everybody else has gone in, please? Yes, and you too, Green. Right. Hughes, lead in. Line up on the side of the pool.
It may seem a bit silly to you, Hughes, but they will hold you up in the water, which is what we want before we can do anything else, right?
Suppose so, sir.
Good. Now blow them up and then line up with the others by the steps. Go on. Keep those legs straight, Underwood. They look like bits of spaghetti hanging in the water.
I think I beat you there.
No chance.
Easy. At least by an arm.
I was sucking you along then.
Never. I was all...
Okay. One more width, please. And out the side for a rest. Try a different stroke if you can.
Come along, Hughes. No need to be frightened.
Oh, come on, come on.
That's it. Good lad. Now, I know you're all nervous about being in the water, right? So, all I want you to do is hold on to the side like this and try and get used to ducking your head under the water. Take your time. Nothing nasty's going to happen. Right. Hughes, let's start with you. Go on. Good lad. Next. 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 Come on.
Get on me! Get on!
Cut that rope now! Come on out of it!
All right, everybody stop for a minute. Out on the side for a rest. Come on. What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. You're not doing your job properly, that's what. Allowing them to fight and carry on. They should be barred from the pool.
All right, Mr. Garfield, there's no harm done.
Only because I stopped them. I caught him swinging on a door this morning.
I wasn't. I was...
Jenkins, be quiet and go and get dressed. All of you. We'll deal with you later.
It's the likes of them what spoils it for the decent kids.
All right, Mr. Garfield, we'll deal with it.
I hope you will. My job's bad enough without a load of hooligans making things worse. Just you
All
see...
right, Mr. Garfield, I said we'll deal with it.
Right then. Just you see you do.
You know, I reckon old Manly don't like that caretaker. They're squaring it up at each other out there.
Yeah, well, if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't be in there, would we?
It wasn't my fault old Misery walked past, was it?
It's your idea to throw him in.
It was his fault anyway. He should have let us throw him in without making such a fuss.
What are you doing?
Shh. No, just his trousers. It'll be funnier.
What the Scotsman course they know. Not shy, are you, Justin?
Come on, you lot. Get dressed as quickly as possible. Ah, thank you. Otherwise, you'll miss your break. Well, what have you got to say for yourselves?
It wasn't my fault, Mr. Mitchell. They tried to push me in. I was only trying to stop them.
Yeah, it's all right, Bennett. I had worked that out for myself.
We're sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Honest it won't.
Won't it?
No, sir, honest it won't.
What about you, Jenkins?
No, sir, it won't happen again, sir. Scouts on us, sir.
Somehow, Jenkins, I don't think they'd have you in the Scouts. Have you apologised to Mr. Bennett?
No, sir.
Don't you think you should?
I suppose so, sir.
Well,
Sorry, Justin.
Green,
Yeah, sorry, Justin.
what about me?
Yeah, we're sorry, sir.
Whatever for?
For distracting and listening that, sir, and getting Mr. Mountain into a fight with the caretaker. Don't you like that caretaker?
Yes, thank you, Jenkins.
Sorry, sir.
All right. I'll overlook it today. As it's your first time in, I'll put it down to over-enthusiasm. But I'm warning you, and this applies to everyone else. If anyone mucks about in the pool in the future, they will automatically be banned. Is that clear? Jenkins, Green?
Sir.
We can all have a very pleasant time in the water if we treat it with respect. If we don't, it can be very dangerous. Is that clear? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then we'll say no more about it. Now hurry up and get dressed.
Can we go, sir?
Wait for the bell, Jenkins.
Can we go now, sir?
Go on. But remember what I said.
Do we have you after lunch, sir?
Yes, Green. It's your lucky day.
Yes, sir.
Get out. Come on, Justin. Hurry up.
I can't, sir. Somebody's stolen my trousers.
Doing your Scotsman, are you, Justin?
Yes, thank you, Jenkins. Would everybody sit down, please? Come on. No, just sit down. Chat's later. Come on. Thank you. Now, I suppose it's too much to hope for that anyone knows what happened to Justin's trousers.
He hasn't half got nice legs, sir.
Yes, well, if you say so, Tricia, thank you. Jenkins, Green, do you know anything about this?
Me, sir? No, sir. Is you sure he put them on this morning?
Of course I did, stupid, and I bet you know where they are.
How should I know, Bonehead, and don't call me stupid?
Well, you are.
No, I'm just as brainy as you.
Yes, all right, be quiet, the pair of you. Justin, go and sit down. We'll sort this out in a moment. Right! Right! I have a timetable announcement to make, as Mr. Foster will not be here tomorrow. There will be no gym for the boys. Instead, an extra swimming period has been organised.
But, sir, we're supposed to have swimming tomorrow.
Yes, Tricia, but you will be in the gym instead.
But that's not fair. Why should we have to suffer because of them?
Because we're more important than you lot.
A big drip like you shouldn't need to go swimming. You're wet enough as it is.
However, it's a staffing problem, and that's the way it will be. So nobody forget, boys swimming, girls in the gym. I don't want anybody bringing the wrong frocks.
Sir!
Yes, Underwood.
Look, sir!
All right, Justin? You're going swimming today? No, I've got a cold. You know why that is, don't you? Running around without your trousers on. See ya.
Come on, Richmond. Dignam, come on, keep up. Good, very good.
Sir! Mr. Mitchell said to tell you Winkle's cut his foot, sir. And could he have the first aid kit?
Who's cut his foot?
Graham, sir.
All right, everybody out of the water. Go and get the caretaker's first aid kit, would you, Watson? Give me, boys.
What happened? He's cut his foot on the side of the pool somehow. Must have been a loose tile.
Not another.
Well, I can't see what else could have done it.
What does Garfield do around here all day? The number of times I've... How is it, anyway?
I think you're going to need a stitch in that, Graham.
The caretaker wasn't there, sir, but I got the first aid kit.
Good lad. Green,
Yes, sir.
you go to the instructor's room, get the bathrobe, and behind the door.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, lads, but we'll have to clear the pool while we take Graham to the medical centre. We'll start again as soon as I get back.
Now, do you think you can walk on that?
Have a go, sir.
OK, come on, lad, move.
Come on, boy. I think we better carry him over.
I think you're right.
All right. Come on. That's it.
Did you see his foot? Flipping egg. It was a good job there's no sharks in there. They've had our Winkle no messing.
Be careful.
Sorry, Justin. I didn't smell you were sitting there.
You did it on purpose.
I didn't. I was only showing them how a shark eats its dinner.
You did it on purpose.
I didn't. All I did was...
Pack it in, Tucker.
What's up with you?
I've lost me medal.
What medal?
The one my uncle gave me.
Did you lose it in the pool?
I must have done.
You've had it then. It'll be sucked up into the filters and mangled up.
It might not have done.
Could be on the bottom. But by the time old Mitchell comes back, it'll have gone.
Well, now I better go and look for it.
You'd better not let Mitchell catch you.
It'll take him at least 10 minutes to get back from the medical centre.
Why? Where is it?
Over by the headmaster's room. Anyway, someone can keep a lookout.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Where are you most of the time? Around here. There, look. What's that? Yeah, that looks like it.
Keep an eye out for the caretaker. You better let that old Mitch see you there, Benny.
Get him, Tommy. What about another one of these in? Is it all clear, Alan? Yes, but I don't think you should. Yeah, Tucker, catch. Grab the other one. Go! Sit on it! Come on, Alan, give us a hand. Come on, it's all clear. Sit on it!
Get yourselves level with us. We'll have a race. Ready? Steady? Go! Look out, the caretaker's coming.
Put them in the water. Quick, sit on them.
Right, you lads. That's it. I've warned you. You've had these benches in the water.
No, we haven't, have we, lads?
No.
They're soaking wet.
That's only because we've been sitting on them.
You know you're not supposed to be here without a teacher.
We came here looking for his medal.
What medal?
This one.
Don't give me that. I've had about enough of you for one day. We'll see Mr. Malcolm. We'll see what he's got to say about this.
I did not call you a liar, Mr. Garfield. All I said was that I thought you were exaggerating a little.
Hooligans, the whole bunch of them.
I said I'd deal with them.
I'm not having them interfering with my equipment.
And I'm not having you interfering with my responsibilities.
If you lot did your job properly, this sort of thing would never happen. A good
if you
thrashing
did
is...
your job properly and made sure there were no loose tiles in the pool, that boy wouldn't have needed 3 stitches in his foot. Nor would I have left the building in the first place. Now, I did say I'd deal with it.
Well, just you see you do. That's all.
Watch out!
Jenkins, Green, come here. Now. Who else is with you? Well, I'm waiting for an answer.
Me, sir.
Anne?
Alan Hargrave from K1, sir.
I'll deal with him later. Where's the medallion, Green?
Chain's broken, sir.
So I see. What were you told yesterday?
You're banned if you missed around again, sir.
Do you think that a reasonable punishment in the circumstances?
Suppose so, sir.
Green?
Yes, sir.
Watson?
Yes, sir.
Right then, no swimming for 3 weeks.
Oh, sir!
Jenkins.
Sorry, sir.
You can all think yourselves very fortunate that I didn't actually see what happened myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be anywhere near so lenient.
Lenient?
Yes, Jenkins, lenient. But as you obviously disagree with the punishment, perhaps a further 2 hours detention may change your mind. All of you. Right, now go and get dressed and clear off out as soon as you're ready.
Why don't you keep your big mouth shut about Alan Hargreaves?
And why didn't you keep your big mouth shut? We would have got away with just being banned for 3 weeks.
Well, I think you got off too lightly. You should have been banned for good.
Look, pack it in, Bennett. If it hadn't been for you making that, it would have been all right.
Well, you shouldn't pick on me then, should you?
I'll do more than that in a minute.
See you later, Tucker.
Where you going, Benny? Here, where's me trousers?
I think you might need this.
Sir,
Yes, Benny?
you know me and Tucker have got a detention tonight for messing about in the swimming pool.
Yes.
Well, I was wondering if I could miss it tonight, sir.
Why?
Got to go with me mum and be measured for a new blazer, sir.
Oh, that's good news. Is your dad back at work then?
No, sir. It's going to be off for ages. So a lady from the Social Security come round with a grant or something, because he's sick.
Oh, I see. Yes, all right. We'll make it tomorrow. Don't forget. I won't. Okay. Jenkins, where do you think you're going?
Dinner, sir.
Have I told anybody they could go yet?
I thought you did, sir.
Well, as usual, Jenkins, you thought wrong. Go and sit down
Oh,
and
sir.
wait until everybody else has gone.
I'll end up getting starved on Booker Benson's table.
Well, perhaps you'd rather add it on to your detention time tonight.
No, sir.
Right. I'd just like to remind you, before you all go, if there is anybody else who wants to go on holiday with the school, they must let me know by this afternoon. Okay? Right, off you go.
Come on, Judy, I want to get home early. Oh, I'm not going home for lunch today. We're staying for school meals this week. No, I said so. Why? What's the big rush for?
Oh, yes. There is just one more thing. Perhaps you pass it on. The school magazine will be published shortly, so if any of you want to contribute something, you better start thinking about it now.
Can we do anything we like for it, sir?
Yes, Judy, anything you think might be of interest.
Can we write something about how boring it is here, sir?
You don't find it boring, do you, Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
You surprise me. The amount of detention time you put in, I thought you couldn't bear to tear yourself away from the place. Off you go. All right, Jenkins, clear off.
Trisha, you'll make yourself sick eating like that.
Certainly making me feel sick.
What's the big rush to get back to school for, anyway?
Going to help Mr. Rankin.
Who's Mr. Rankin?
Some old dodger who teaches biology. Bit senile, if you ask me.
He isn't.
He is. He walks around with bicycle clips on all day.
So, it doesn't make him senile.
Does if he hasn't got a bike.
He has got a bike and you've got no right to talk about him like that.
All right, that'll do. Can't you see Carol's only teasing you?
Well, she's stupid and she's always making fun of me.
Well, who is Mr. Rankin, anyway?
He's our biology teacher and he's ever so nice, Mum.
Is he?
Yeah, very quiet, not like any of the other teachers.
Yeah, he walks around with bicycle clips on all day.
Trisha!
Ow!
Well, she's always making fun of me.
The way you're carrying on, I don't think you had a crush on old Rankin.
I haven't.
If you want to have a crush on someone, what about that form master of yours? Mitchell, innit?
Yeah.
Quite fancy him myself.
Carol!
He's horrible and he sometimes smells a bit after lunch.
Does he now? Wonder what pub he goes to.
Carol,
I'm
don't you
only
dare.
joking, Mum.
I'm going back to school.
You've only been home 15 minutes.
I told you I'm going to help Mr. Rankin.
Help him do what?
Just tidy up around the lab, get things ready this afternoon, that sort of thing.
You're mad. That's slave labour.
It isn't. I want to do it. See you tonight, Mum.
Hey, just a minute. What about those earrings? I don't know how many times I've told you about wearing them.
It's all right in the lunch hour, Mum. Honest.
Sonny takes them out before going in. She'll be all right.
Very well. Just you make sure you do.
Okay, bye.
Oh, Trisha! You better take your money for your school holiday while I've got it.
Okay, bye.
Trisha! Watch out for his bicycle clips.
Oh, Carol.
I finished those, Mr. Rankin.
My word. Well done, Tricia. You know, I never expected anybody would get them that clean. That's absolutely splendid.
Thank you, Mr. Rankin.
Now, what was it I came... Oh, yes, lunch. I think I'm hungry. Oh, if only we could be like the snakes. Well, they're sensible creatures, snakes, you know. They don't waste time like we do. They don't eat very often. But when they do, oh, still.
Is there anything else I can do, Mr. Rankin?
Well, are you sure you've got the time?
Oh, yeah.
Well, as a matter of fact, I had been hoping that somebody might volunteer to clean that out. I'm afraid it hasn't been touched for some quite considerable time.
That's all right, Mr. Rankin. Leave it to me.
Oh, well, if you say so, I will. By the way, did I tell you what you should and should not touch?
Yes, Mr. Rankin. Do not touch the...
Right. Good. Splendid. I won't be long.
Hello, Tricia.
What do you want?
I came to see you.
You're not supposed to be here. Mr. Rankin only allows me in here to help him.
Oh, come on, let me stay. I thought I might do an article for the school magazine about the school animals.
What school magazine?
Haven't you seen it?
Well, if I had, I wouldn't be asking, would I?
No, sorry.
Well, what is it?
Oh, it's printed by the school.
I figured that bit out.
Look, do you want to know or not?
Yeah.
Well, it comes out every month, I think. And anyone can do a poem or story or article or anything for it.
Sounds a bit soppy to me.
Well, I like it, and I'm going to do an article for it. Can we take one out?
No, no one can take them out.
Not even you?
Well, if I wanted to, I could, but I'm too busy.
I bet you're not allowed to take them out.
I am. I'm Mr. Rankin's assistant. I can do anything.
Prove it.
I'm too busy, I said.
There you are. You can't.
All right, but just a little hold.
Hold it like this. Isn't he gorgeous?
What are you two doing in here?
Well, we have Mr. Rankin, Miss Clark.
Helping him?
He's lunchtime assistant, miss.
Are you wearing earrings?
Yes, miss.
You are aware that only fifth forms and above are allowed to wear jewellery?
Yes, miss.
And you still wear them? Or perhaps you think the school rules don't apply to you? Well?
I thought it'd be all right. In the lunch hour, I mean, miss.
Well, you thought wrong, didn't you? Take them off and report to me for detention at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes, miss.
What's your name?
Tricia Yates, miss.
Form?
1 Alpha, miss.
And you?
I'm her friend, miss. Judy Preston. Form 1 Alpha, miss.
Does Mr. Rankin know you're both here?
Yes, miss. He's just gone for some lunch, miss.
Yes, it's a wonder he remembered. Very well, carry on with what you're doing. And don't touch anything you shouldn't.
Thanks, Tricia.
I had to say that, didn't I? Or I'd have got mud sent for letting you in here.
Oh, well. I suppose I better go.
Yeah.
Bye. Tricia!
Oh, no.
There it is!
Quite the other end, don't it, gang?
What do we do now?
We have to catch it, of course.
How?
I don't know. I know, look, one of us will have to pull the shelves while the other one grabs the hamster.
How?
Drop your blazer on it like an air.
But what happens if it runs the other way?
Take this book. Right, now block off your end with it and come over here.
Be careful, Tricia. You don't want to squash him.
I won't. Are you ready?
Tricia, look out! Quick, it's going to the prep room!
Judy, this is all your fault.
No, it's not. It's yours. You pulled the shelves too hard.
And who wanted to take it out of the cage in the first place?
Well, who left the cage door open?
That was an accident.
It could be anywhere. What's in here? Tricia! Look!
Oh, no, it must have gone out.
Tricia, what are you doing?
It must have run over here.
Look, we'll never find it if it did.
We can try, can't we? We've got to find it.
Look, it's hopeless. It might not have even run out here.
The door was open, wasn't it?
I suppose so, but...
Oh, what am I going to do?
Look, it was an accident, wasn't it? And we have tried to find it.
I shouldn't have got it out in the first place. What's going to happen when Mr. Rankin gets back?
Come on, we'd better not stay out here. Miss Clark might get back and see the terrible mess inside.
Look, I'm so sorry I shouted at you. I didn't really mean it.
That's all right.
Oh, but what are we going to do?
I don't know.
But he'll be back soon.
Well, you'll just have to tell him what happened.
I can't. He never let me help him again. Not after this.
Well, he'll know soon enough when he gets back and sees a cage. Unless...
Unless what?
Why don't we replace the hamster?
How?
We could get one from the pet shop in the London Road.
Do you think it would work?
It's worth a try.
How much do they cost?
I don't know, but they can't be very much. Oh, but I haven't got any money. Have you?
No. Yeah. Mum gave me some money from the school holiday. We could use that.
What will your mum say?
I'll sort that out with her later. You'll have to go while I clean up in here.
OK, see you.
Hurry up.
Yes, love.
Do you have any hamsters, please?
Over there. Any particular one?
That one there, please.
You sure?
Yes, oh, please hurry.
That one in the corner?
Yes.
You're wanted on the phone.
Oh, will you give that girl that little hamster in the corner, please?
Your change.
Oh, are you still here?
Yes, miss. Come on, Judy.
And what have we got here, then?
Nothing!
Oh, isn't it? Let's see, shall we?
Excuse me, sir. Yes, only just so. Mr. Rank is right behind you.
sorry I'm late. I had one or two things to do after lunch, and then I had to go... My word, Tricia. You have done well. Hello? Well, that's odd. What on earth?
No, stupid. It must have been here all the time. Well, you saw the door. Yes, but I said it might not have escaped.
I suppose better tell you what happened, sir.
Yes, I think you'd better.
Well, we took the hamster out of the cage.
Just to have a look.
It got away and couldn't catch it.
Tricia didn't want you to find out, so we thought we'd get you another hamster. But everything got in a muddle, and I got the wrong colour.
We're terribly sorry, sir. We shouldn't have taken it out of the cage.
Well, your plans did go wrong, didn't they? You've not only got the wrong colour, you've also got the wrong sex. Mr. would have become Mrs. Now, would either of you think it unreasonable if I were to report you both to Mrs. Munro? No, neither would I. The only thing that prevents me is that you did try to put things right. And most children would have sloped off and pretended to know nothing about it.
We couldn't have done that, sir.
No, obviously not. If you showed the same effort and imagination in your schoolwork, I'm sure a lot of your teachers would be very happy, including me. However, there's no great harm done. I'm sure you'll both give yourselves a very nasty shock. I think the best thing we can do is to forget the whole thing. Just this once, mind. Another time, I won't be quite so lenient.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Now then, did you get her ladyship from the shop in London Road?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think the best thing that can happen is that I'll return her on my way home. You tell her how much she was, and I'll give you the money.
Was, £1.25, sir.
£1.25. There you are. I think you two had better get along to registration, hadn't you? There you are.
Bye, sir.
Oh, Tricia. Will you be coming back here tomorrow?
I'd rather not, if you don't mind, sir.
Oh, yes, I was forgetting. You're going to want some spare time, aren't you? Miss Clark told me about the... Not your day, is it, Tricia?
No, sir.
No.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.
I can see why you like him, Tricia. He's so understanding. I couldn't see Miss Clark letting us off like that.
You have to include her in your article about animals.
Why?
Because she's a cow.
Tricia!
Well, I ask you. It was the lunch hour. Don't think the school should have any right to tell you what to do in your own time.
Now, that's something I could write about in the school magazine. Do you think they'd let me?
No, more than likely censor it. Better stick to animals, safer.
Are you sure?